Hello everyone, I'm Emma and welcome back. Today's flow is a special one as it's our Valentine's Day flow. Today we'll be focusing on self-love, appreciating the things you have passion for and hold dear, and then in the cooldown we'll be finding space for healing and acceptance of the flaws that make us human. But first we'll begin kneeling. Allow yourself to settle in for a breath or two here. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Allow the breath to deepen. Welcome that present state. When you're ready, we're going to place the hands out in front of us and bring both feet over to the right. The right hand connects to the ground and the left arm reaches over. Find that side bend. Then we're going to make it a bit more dynamic and lift and lower that left arm up and down. So find that stretch at the top and then hold on this next rep. Press into the right hand and inhale to lift the chest. Grow a little bit taller. Deepen into the stretch on the left side. Good, bring those hands back forward. Swap the location of the feet to the other side. And then left hand down, this time right arm lifts and then lowers 3 times. On that third lift, hold at the top, press into the ground with the left hand. That way you can find a bit more of a stretch in the right side. Continue reaching that arm and try and twist the chest slightly upward. Good, hands come back to the middle. Bring those legs in and roll on up to plank. Walk the hands forward, feet back. Lift up high and then press even a little higher today. So coming onto the tippy toes, rounding the back, and then sink back to downward dog. Good, 1 deep breath here. Then on the next inhale, roll forward back to that high plank and send the hips to the left. So you're kind of on the sides of the feet or just bringing those toes to face the right. Another side stretch in the right. Inhale back to plank and other side, hips up high. Just like downward dog, you're trying to send the hips to the sky, but the toes face the left this time. Good, inhale back to that high plank and exhale downward dog. Good, from here, take a couple breaths, adjust into the position, find a little bit of movement before we continue on. Alright, you can breathe a little bit with the body, so lifting, finding a round in the upper back, and exhale, sink a little deeper into your down dog. Next inhale, we're going to come forward to plank, lower down with or without bringing the knees to the mat. Again, today is focusing on self-care, so make sure you go at your pace. Inhale, lift into a cobra. Good, exhale, lower. Inhale, if your back feels ready, maybe lift a little higher. Exhale, downward dog, nicely done. Good, inhale, take a couple little steps to the top of the mat, halfway lift. And on the exhale, fold, take a nice deep forward fold, release the neck. Go as low as you feel comfortable, bend the knees if you like. Then inhale, lift all the way up to mountain and bring the palms to your chest. Now, as we pass through the fiery, heated section part of our flow, I want you to think about something that brings you passion. What do you love and why do you love it? A hobby that feels fulfilling, perhaps a skill, one that helps others, or maybe a character trait like determination or empathy. Stand with the hands next to the hips, tall and confident, open chest. And just appreciate it as we flow. So go ahead and lift up and exhale to fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, walk it back to your plank. Lower down, either with bringing the knees to the mat or keeping them lifted, upward dog or cobra, and then downward dog. All right, deep breath in, building some heat now. Maybe yet again, move and breathe with the upper body. Next, inhale, walk to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, back bend or teeny back bend at the top, and hands come through the middle. Good, inhale, lift back up, find another back bend, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, walk or hop back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And again, downward dog. This time, take 4 deep breaths. You can breathe with the upper body again, find some movement. Again, make this practice completely yours. Good, inhale, walk to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, find a little back bend. And exhale, bring the palms down to the chest and next to the sides. Take another moment, another deep breath. Lift the arms up and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, walk or hop back for our last vinyasa here. Lift the chest and exhale to downward dog. From here, inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, bend the knee and bring it towards the nose, even if it doesn't touch. Inhale, kick that foot all the way up. And exhale, bring the right knee to the left tricep. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, step it between the hands. Inhale, lift up to your high lunge. Good. Exhale, take a spin to the back of the mat. Right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm lifts, revolved lunge. Good. Right knee comes down, left leg extends, pull back. Left fingertips reach the back of the mat or frame the left leg for a bit more assistance, a bit more support. One more breath. And roll it back forward. Walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Come into runner's lunge. And then from here, lift that right leg up, extend it back for a one-legged plank if you want. And then lower down into chaturanga, lift for cobra or upward dog, and exhale to downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts this time. Exhale to tuck it in, knee towards the nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, this time left knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, let's step that foot between the hands. Next, inhale, rise on up to your high lunge. Take a deep breath in. Just to establish the pose, the stability. And then left arm comes down. Inhale, right arm lifts. Find your revolved lunge. Good. Right arm comes down. Left knee to the mat. Right fingertips reach the back of the mat, or again, they can frame the forward leg. Deep breaths in and slow exhale. See if you can sink millimeters deeper into this stretch. Inhale, come on back forward. Walk the hands to the top of the mat, runner's lunge. Extend the left leg back for an optional one-legged plank and lower. chaturanga, lift upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Nice, 2 deep breaths. Here we're going to walk the hands to the back of the mat, bring those feet about hip-width distance apart, come into a forward fold. Inhale halfway, and exhale, fold a little deeper. You can grab onto the ankles, bend the knees, wherever you feel comfortable. Inhale halfway, exhale, dive a little lower. Inhale halfway, exhale, lower. If you'd like, you can grab onto the big toes with the index finger and the middle finger here. Inhale to a lower halfway lift, and exhale. As you lower, bring the elbows to the sides. Good, 2 more just like that. And fold. Last time, go ahead and release the clasp if you had it. Walk the hands back forward to plank and lift the hips up for downward dog. Immediately we're going to lift that left leg up, inhale, and exhale, tuck it in, and this time tap the left knee to the left tricep and then dip it to the mat. Good, inhale, kick it back up. Exhale, step between the hands. Inhale, scoop the arms up. This time we're adding an element to the high lunge, so bring those elbows into a cactus. And inhale to reach, exhale to lower them, inhale to reach, work with those shoulder blades. Last one, lower, reach, and then from here pivot yet again to the back of the mat, left hand down, right arm up. Good, exhale, this time keeping the back leg lifted, find your pyramid, so the back knee lifted. Bend down over that front right leg and try and extend it. And if you'd like a little bit more of a stretch, then you can send the hips to the left and kind of turn your upper body to the right. Deepen into the outside of the right leg. Good, bring it back to neutral. And walk all the way back to the top of the mat. Find yourself yet again in a runner's lunge, and then option to take a side plank facing the left of your mat, or to grab that big toe again with the middle finger and the index finger and find a hand to big toe side plank. Only if it's within your practice. Good, lower the foot down, pivot to the middle, deep breath in. From here, lower for that chaturanga. Knees can come down if you're feeling tired. Really forgive yourself today. And send those hips up for downward dog. This time, lift the right leg up and bring the right knee to the right tricep or elbow. Then slide the knee to the ground, lift it back up, and send it to 3-legged dog. Good, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, scoop on up to high lunge. And then bend at the elbows, 3 more reaches. Inhale, lift the arms towards the ceiling. Think about the shoulder blades. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. And bend. Very nice. Inhale, lift up and pivot to the back of the mat. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Pause for a moment. And then find your pyramid, extending the left leg, extending the right leg. Maybe finding a shorter or wider stance. And then maybe sending the hips to the right to deepen into the outside of the left leg. Allow yourself to find that ease, that softness in this pose. Don't fight yourself today. Inhale here, and exhale, walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Grab on to the right big toe with the right hand, and maybe come into that intermediate pose. If not, go for the normal side plank. Good, lower the leg down, come into a normal plank, deep breath in, lower for chaturanga, lift for cobra or upward dog, and exhale to downward dog. Well done. Inhale, round to your high plank. Exhale back to downward dog. Inhale, roll forwards, and exhale, send the hips to the right, toes facing the left. Inhale again, come to your plank, and exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale back to the middle, exhale, normal downward dog, and then start to roll it back and forth to plank. A nice spinal wave, starting quickly and then gently slow the pace down as we shift the tune into our cooldown. Almost like you're moving through honey. Good, right leg lifts up. Exhale to step it between the hands, left knee comes down, and inhale, lift up for a comfortable low lunge. You make this how you would like it today. You can be elevated, hands on the mat, or you can take a little bit more of a challenge. Left arm reaches for the left calf. You can even look towards the calf and reach that right hand up. And bring those hands back to frame the right foot. Lift the right leg up, send it to three-legged dog. And then bring the right knee next to the right thumb. Right foot near the left side of the hip for pigeon. Deep breath in and exhale to lower. If you have a blanket or a yoga block, you can put it under that right thigh if it makes for a more comfortable pigeon. We'll be here for a couple of breaths, so really do make it comfy. And now I invite you to think about healing and accepting yourself as you are. You are enough as you are. Accept yourself and all of your flaws included. Flaws make us human and offer an opportunity to practice self-love, or in some cases offer an opportunity to improve as well. Same can be said in your yoga practice. Some poses may come naturally and some may not be for your body type. And some may just need a bit more practice. If you stumble today, it's okay. Accept your struggles and that you have handled all that you have faced so far. Find that soothing, comforting stretch and let those thoughts come. You have to face the thoughts to be able to heal them. Use those exhales to soothe you. Go ahead and walk those hands back close to the knee. And kick the right leg all the way up to three-legged dog, then cross it over the left leg for a bit of a deeper hamstring stretch in down dog. Good, come back to the middle. This time the left leg lifts. Step it between the hands, lower the right knee down, and lift up into whichever low lunge modification or variation you prefer. Hands can be on the knee. Arms can be reaching up, or maybe right hand connects to the right thigh and left arm lifts. Maybe gaze towards the right calf, as it can be a little bit of an unusual sight, one we don't see every day. Good. Hands come down and frame the left foot. Kick the left leg all the way to three-legged dog, and then bring the left knee to the left thumb, left foot to the right side of the hip. Get comfy on a pillow or just with your mat. And lower down into sleeping pigeon if it suits you today. If that back leg being extended is uncomfy, you can always bring the knee to the side. Pay attention to the senses. Listen to what your body is telling you. And try and sink a little bit deeper with every exhale. Good. Walk those hands back close to the leg. Kick the left leg up for three-legged dog. And then cross the left leg over the right for that cross-legged downward dog. Come back to a neutral downward dog. Bring those knees down. And then lower onto your stomach. Bring one hand over the other. Come into a reverse Shavasana. The head can rest on the hands or tilt whichever direction you like. Then from here, roll over onto your back. Tuck the knees in and find 2 spinal twists to finish. Starting on the left or the right, either way we'll get both sides. Good. Bring the knees over to the other side. Good. Come back to the middle and just walk the feet out for a normal Shavasana. Now you can stay here for as long as you like, but to begin, take a deep breath in. Fill up the entire torso to the base of the lungs and the core, and hold that inhale at the top. Then exhale it all the way out. Relax the body deeper onto the mat as you do this, and release any lingering stress or tension. Take a natural sip of air back in, and again you can stay here, or if you're ready to come out, go ahead and swing up to a seat. Good, thank you so much for joining me. We will finish here today, but I hope during this sequence you allowed yourself a little bit more self-love. So again, thank you for joining me this Valentine's Day, and I will see you soon.